everyone, happy full moon. You're going to be using today the moon deck because of the full moon. And the question we're going to ask for this poll is, what does the full moon need me to be aware of? What does the full moon need me to be aware of? I'm going to have 3 cards. Let's see here. Okay, so take a deep breath. Then look at each card, place your attention on each card, and find the one that pulls to you. Find the one that calls to you. Something feels like a little different when you look at it. That's your card. If you haven't selected a card, just pause the video and come back. If you pick the card here on the end, you got, I am courageous, steady, and strong. I am courageous, steady, and strong. Funny, my mug this morning says, courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow. I'm courageous, steady, and strong. And this full moon is asking you to step into your courage, your steadiness, your strength. We all have it, but sometimes we just let somebody else do it. Let them be the heavy one. Let them pick up the rock that's a little heavy. Let them lead the way. Let them be the trailblazer. Again, you don't always have to roar, and all you have to do is try. But the full moon is asking you to step into your power, to step into your strength, to step into your courage. Where can you this week dig a little deeper? This month, actually, it's a full moon. Where this month can you go a little deeper? Where can you summon up a little more strength? Maybe you need something to say and get it off your chest. Can you do that? Do you need to ask for a raise? Do you have to ask to have a different role in a relationship? Do you have to change up a dynamic somewhere? This is the courage to step forward, the courage and the power that you all have within you. But sometimes we dampen it down. We don't want to be that loud. We don't want to be that seen. That's your card this month for the full moon. If you picked this card, you got love and intimacy flow into my life effortlessly. Love and intimacy flow into my life effortlessly. The full moon is asking you, this is about the love for yourself. When we are fully in love with ourselves, then our other relationships benefit from that. Again, just like courage, we are worthy of loving ourselves deeply, putting ourselves first. The full moon is asking you to fall into love with yourself, right? Be fully in love with yourself, who you are, all parts of you, even the parts that you're like, don't really like that part. That's a part of you that makes up the whole. So this full moon is asking you, fall in love with yourself. And then you'll see the benefits of that self-love rippling out in all other relationships. It's hard to fully love others without judgment. In some areas, if we don't love ourselves, we'll find fault in others until we are fully in love with ourselves. And lastly, if you picked this card, I free myself from critical thoughts towards my body and my worth. I free myself from critical thoughts towards my body and my worth. It kind of plays along the other 2 cards, right? When you step into your power and your strength, when you love yourself, then you find yourself less critical towards your body and your worth. So the full moon this month is asking you to accept the body. And this is an easy thing to do, is go on Instagram and start following positive body image people. It'll do so much for your self-worth. our bodies are meant to age, right? We're meant to have wrinkles. We're meant to let our hair go white if we want, if we choose. But our bodies are strong. Our legs and our arms carry us. We see, we hear, we taste. If we are blessed enough to still have all of these senses and the ability to do these things. But we need to remember to be less critical, to be like, hey, if you're a woman and you've carried children, you may have a soft belly, you may have stretch marks, your hips may be wider. You've given birth, you've given life. The more we accept our bodies as perfect as they are, the less we struggle with our worth and critiquing ourselves. The only thing we have full ownership over in this life is this vessel. This is the only thing we can control. And when we think of this as holy, as sacred, as ours, it's like you'd want to, the thought process is if we think of this as the only thing we own, then don't you want to put high test gas in it? Don't you want to choose? We all have days we don't, right? We're here to live and enjoy. But if you overall believe that you are worthy and that this is a sacred vessel, you will be kinder to it. So the full moon is asking you to be kinder to your body and what you think about it. It's asking you to fall deeply in love with the whole person you are, not just parts of yourself. And it's asking you to step forward in courage and strength, and don't make yourself small. Happy full moon.